You know what you should do? You should follow me on Twitter at Bromo018. Link in the description. Do it now. What is going on, everyone? Welcome along to episode 12 of our Ajax career mode series on FIFA 19. What an episode I have got in store for you today. I'm so excited for this one. It is the biggest so far of the series, and you're going to see why shortly. I'm not going to try and ramble on too much today. We've got two games for you, a double header and a couple of notices. First of all, let me show you the previous result that we had in between last episode, and that was against Excelsior, who were the lowest scorers in the league, but it didn't seem like that in the middle of playing them. It was a 4-2 win in the end, and we didn't make it easy on ourselves. They took the lead early on with Ali Messaoud in the 10th minute. Then all of a sudden we spring to life after a dodgy first half, to be fair. Matteo Cassiera, Zakaria Labiad and Matthias de Ligt on the score sheet. I did make quite a few changes for this one as well due to some tired legs from the PSV game beforehand. Then they get a goal back late on in the 82nd minute, try and put the pressure on us, but thankfully Zakaria Labiad finished off the deed late on the 89th minute. So that meant that it was a 4-2 win, and as a result it means that the league table does now look like this. And any of you eagle-eyed viewers will know that from reading that today, we can win the title here and now. We've got 4 games left. We've got a game in hand over the rest, over Vitesse, who are our title rivals. And we also have to play Groningen and Vitesse today in this episode, so we can win the title in a title decider against Vitesse. What a game that promises to be. But first of all, we have to beat Groningen in order to settle, or seal, should I say, Champions League qualification. So that is also a big bonus point, something I'm desperate for us to do and really looking forward to as well. Excuse me, they all flicked on. Obviously, we cancelled out the tournament this season. We didn't start in the first season, so that's something, provided we can qualify for it, we can look forward to. But a massive episode in store today, and we can win the title. Even if we lose against Groningen, if we beat Vitesse, we will still be confirmed as champions. So massive episode, and I am really looking forward to it. Onto the squad, and another notice. I asked for you guys to vote for who should be captain in the last episode, and the result was resounding. I mean, it wasn't even close. Matthias de Ligt with over 80% of the votes. It was just a foregone conclusion from the very start. He will be made captain. You guys have spoken, and as promised, the audience will get what they wish for. Matthias de Ligt will be captain. Although he only had about 8% of the votes, Hakim Ziyech did come second, which means that he will be vice-captain if ever it comes when de Ligt doesn't play, he's injured, or we've rotated him out, etc. So, yes, Matthias de Ligt is captain and Hakim Ziyech is vice-captain. Now, let me show you the team. Obviously, you'll notice there's a few changes here, and that's all because, we're trying to play a stronger team as possible, but also we've got to look to the Vitesse game and bear that in mind. So we're trying to go strong, but also keep players fresh, which is why the likes of Ziyech, Groeneveld, Tadic, etc. are not playing, Matsurawi and that. So, yeah, this is the team. De Ligt, Scherz, Anana at the back, of course. Taliafico and Nissen Christiansen on either fullback positions. Frenkie de Jong in the middle. Then Donny van der Beek and Zakaria Labiad, who hasn't really had a look in for much of the season. Scored 2 in the last game. He's earned himself a place in today's lineup. And then Matteo Cassiera up front, along with David Neres and Hassani Bande. I just can't bring myself to ever leave Neres out, even when he's so tired, which he was last game as well. Pushing for that top scorer role. And he's very close to it, only 1 off. In fact, I can show you very quickly before we start the game. This is how the scorers tables looked. He's on 13, only 1 off top currently. He's joint second. So it's going to be really close towards the end of the season. Still a few games to go. And one of them we are about to start now against FC Groningen. Kick-off is underway then. Can we seal Champions League qualification today? Oh, that's a lovely shift from Labiad, and he'll go for goal. And it's just past the post, and it's a chance that have been in a game where chances have been scarce.
Too many mistakes, this lad.
Labiad's made that running behind, and it's a good ball, and he'll look to cut it back. Van der Beek is on the end of it, and there's the goal. 38 minutes in. Opportunities have been few and far between so far in this game, but we've finally worked an opening, and it's Labiad once again popping up and sort of making a statement to me, saying, you know, I need to play more games. Bande originally sees that run, and Labiad can cut back, and it's a nice run across the face of goal from Donny van der Beek, and then he can just slot it in with his weaker foot. It's a good finish, and the keeper isn't going to be able to get there, right in the far corner. And that's 1-0, and what a start we've made to this game.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here.
Oh, big header from Matthias de Ligt. It's been laid off to Labiad. He's still got hold of the ball somehow. Oh, that's great hold-up play. Spots Van der Beek, who's in for his second to save from the keeper and forces a corner.
The goalkeeper sorted that with some sharp movement.
Van der Beek to Labiad now. We've got an opportunity to break. And he's found Cassiera running in, and he's through on goal here. Matteo Cassiera is getting caught up. Will he be able to finish? Yes, he will. It's 2-0, and we are really in the driver's seat now. And Cassiera makes his way to his 11th goal of the season, at least in the league. And he also is in with a minor shout of, as the fans are doing the pause on there, he's in for a minor shout of earning that top goal scorer award. Still got a couple of goals to go. But what a season he's had after being recalled from Groningen, actually, against his former club. And it's a nice finish in the end. He was getting caught up by the defenders, but manages to get the shot away in time. And we are starting to sit comfortable now in this game.
Pass threaded through. Opportunity to cross it now.
Oh, what is that touch from de Ligt? He just goes straight into the path of the attacker, and we've given them a lifeline needlessly. Past 15 minutes or so, we've been giving the ball away far too often for my liking anyway. Can't seem to maintain possession, and Matthias de Ligt literally just flicks it. It's actually like a I'm not sure what the name of the turn is, but you know what I mean. And it's straight into the path of the attacker. That's really strange. No idea why you do that. You just stop it with your foot. And we've given them a lifeline. In fact, I'm going to make some substitutions now, because we're just falling behind a bit here. We're going to take Van der Beek off and bring Daley Blind on. We're also going to take Frenkie de Jong off and bring on Eiting as well.
Maybe.
Oh, we've got players storming forward. And he's laid it off to Neres, who's going to go on his own. Oh, what a terrible finish. Why would you hit it with the outside of your foot? That would never... You'd never score that. That's really a strange technique that he's used. And we've let them off lightly. Hopefully we aren't made to pay for it in these last few minutes.
Some different questions of that.
Number 3 minutes to be played of added time.
Groningen storming forward now. This isn't good. The centre midfielders aren't getting back. He needs to trap back and then force Onana into a save in stoppage time. Surprised they haven't thrown more men forward for this corner. Get rid. Keeper needs to come out and catch this. What is he doing? I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. We've thrown the lead away needlessly. And oh my word, I can't believe this has happened. What is the keeper doing? Comedy of errors. And as a result, oh, what is he doing? If you come out, you jump up and claim. That's such a strange, again, so many weird things happening. Defender has fell across rather than jump towards the ball. And wow, this is an absolute bottle job of the highest proportion. And that's full time, everyone. Wow, that is a terrible result in the end. Letting that slip like that. And players have got to take responsibility for that. The centre midfielders don't trap back in that final goal. And and then obviously they win the corner from it, and then the keeper, again, that's not the first time he's done that this season. In fact, it was in an episode previously where he doesn't come out and claim, and it's frustrating, guys, really frustrating. Thankfully, we've still got it in our own hands to beat Vitesse, and we can qualify for Champions League and also win the league title as well. But again, it's just it's a matter of momentum and wanting to win. And we've cost ourselves there big time. If we have a look here, yeah, 8 points off. So yeah, win against Vitesse, we win the title, and we seal qualification for the Champions League as well. Excuse me. So that is it's going to be a big game. What a massive occasion if I do the training here. And you know what? I'm going to simulate to the day now, actually, sort the team out, and then I'll be back. Right, so welcome back, everyone. It is the day of the big game. Wow, what a match we have in store for you. Let me show you the team today. It's back to as strong as we could possibly go. Of course, you'll notice a couple of players are tired, which is, well, when I say tired, they're at least not at full fitness capacity. But we gotta play them, you know. Neres just so important. De Jong, De Ligt, etc. So important. So, you know, they need to play, especially in a game of this magnitude. Unfortunately, Ricky van Drongelen's still injured. I'm hoping he'll be back for the final, which will be in next episode. It is the next game, the cup final. Hoping he'll be recovered for that, but at the moment, still missing out in the most pivotal part of the season. But yeah, as you can see, this is the line of defence. That is the same over the Mats Raui, who comes in for Nissen Christensen. Yeah, of course, Frenkie de Jong holding midfield, and then we've got Hakim Ziyech returns, as well as Dusan Tadic. It's tough to leave out Van der Beek, to be fair, because he did score last game. He's been playing well recently. But so Tadic and Ziyech, and I think, you know, we just need to go with them. And then up front, of course, Neres and Cassiera, and then Danjuma Groeneveld also returns to the team as well after his rest in the previous game. So this is it then, guys. Can we win the title today, or will we bottle it yet again and leave it down to the last game of the season? It's time to find out.
Well, like all his team, he knows that this could well be the day. If they win, they're champions. Watch it with us, and it's live.
Here we go then, guys. Can we win the title? First versus second. Winner, well, either stays in the race or completes the race. Let's find out.
Time to get the ball in.
Tagliafico shifting across here. Anana only punches it out. Not quite sure why. Just catch it, for God's sake. Frenkie de Jong does well to intercept, and we could catch him out now. Neres is storming forward, and it's a great pass from de Jong into space. What can Neres do here? He's not going to have the runs in time. He's going to go by himself. It's a dodgy finish, but it goes in. And 18 minutes gone. Ajax take the lead 1-0 against title rivals Vitesse. And it's that man, as always, David Neres, with his 14th goal of the league season. Wasn't the most convincing of finishes, but the keeper doesn't deal with it, and it trickles in. It's Frenkie de Jong who originally plays the pass, and it makes him into space, and the keeper will be really annoyed with himself that he hasn't kept that one out. Wasn't the best of finishes, but it's rebounded off his right leg and just sort of trickled in. And what a start this is. And as it stands, we will win the title at the end of the game. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, ref, get out of the way. For sake, and now they're going to go on an attack as a result. Committed men forward here. Tagliafico can't keep up with his man, and it's a finish, and that all spurns, whatever it is, all starts from the ref getting in the way. If the player's running in that direction, why would you stand there? Move out the way. And it's not going to show that far back, but either way, we'd committed men forward, and Tagliafico can't keep up with Charlie Masonda, who has the pace just to get away and running behind. And it's a good finish in the end. Flies into the top left-hand corner. Anana can't save it. And it's back to equalise. I believe, though, as things stand, I can't actually remember, will we still win the tie? Might only be 5 points, so as a result, we we won't win the title today, but hopefully we can put that to bed.
Probing away. It's an excellent cross. Not really away from the threat here.
Oh, I don't know what that was. And they've equalised. I mean, they've gone in front. I mean, this is messing me up now. And it's that man again. Charlie Masonda. Why is it all of a sudden he's rocketing them in from any angle? He actually scored against us in the return fixture, I believe. And it's all falling apart. Matt's Rowie this time. I click pass, but for some reason he does that. The ball goes 50 yards in the air, and then he doesn't win the ball on the way back down. And Charlie Masonda on the half volley rockets it in. And wow, we've just capitulated in the last 10 minutes or so. And we need to get back to basics because at the moment it's all falling apart. Right, well, that's half time, and that is not how I expected things to go after we took the lead early on. The team have really bottled it towards the end of the first half there. And thing is, there's not really much changes I can make at this time. We need the players just to show some resilience now and you know, earn their way back into this game.
Clearance. I think the wide man's got
Oh, and he's got an option. Groeneveld in space, and he's got the ball to him, and we're back in the game. It's an equaliser. The ball hasn't gone out for over 20 minutes in this game. I've been wanting to make a sub for ages, and the ball has not gone out. Finally, we got an opportunity. As Groeneveld gets an equaliser, all my players are going to be knackered now because we're on team press. And I'm thinking that we've got a cup final in a few days and they're going to be absolutely knackered for it. But, you know, we've got to go for this now. Everyone's knackered. Daley Blind can come on. Van der Beek can come on. And we just got to go with that. Boadu, Van der Beek and Blind.
It has,
and we're going to go for it here and now.
Free-flowing stuff, Martin, but maybe they can calm down a little bit now.
They'll win it.
Will we get another opportunity? Not when we're giving balls away like that. And that's it. It's 2-2 in the end. And it means that we can't win the title today. And even more annoyingly, the players are going to be so tired for the cup final that's in 3 days. Poor scheduling of the fixtures means that could cost us that trophy in the end. We've only got ourselves to blame though. We didn't perform well enough. We gave the ball away far too many times. The pass accuracy is inaccurate in my opinion because it did not feel like that. As the possession shows, we only created 3 opportunities. A bad game for us in the end, and we cost ourselves a win of the league title, at least in today's episode. You know, providing we don't bottle it in the next 2 games, we should still win it, of course. I think it'll be 5 points difference. Have a look here. Got to go into the standings and sort this out. Let's have a look. Yeah, so 5 points difference with 2 games to go. We just, you know, don't lose. Just win a game. Just win one of the final 2 games. Will be tough. We've got one against Utrecht, the other one against Graafschap, who are 3rd bottom. So, you know, we've got it all in our hands, and there should be no excuse. But our focus will shift in the next episode as we have a big final to play against PSV, and I hope you'll all join me for that one. It's unlucky that we couldn't get it sorted today, but hopefully we can make amends for that in the final 2 episodes of the season. For now, guys, it is time to round it off there though. If you've enjoyed this episode, do be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more regular gaming content. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter using the Twitter handle at Bromo018. The link is in the description. And on that note, I'm Bromo18, and I'll see you soon.